Well, just got home. It's about time this thing was delivered. Let's talk about why I sent it back, the time it took, and we'll see if they actually fixed it. All right, let's go ahead and dig into this and see, did they send me a new one? If not, did they fix it right? I'll let you know what was going on with it, what we got now, and the process I'll review. I just didn't want to show information that was on the box. So I guarantee you, they did not send me a new one, and that's fine, but there's a couple things that's not really that fine. That's kind of cool how that happens. Open it up and see what do we got going. Okay. Oh, I didn't even realize this had the removable wire cutter on there. Okay, let me see if there's any paperwork in here, guys. Hey, guys, I thought so, and I was right, and I'm pretty happy now. You know what? I'm going to overlook the complaint I got, which I'll tell you about, because I'm going to tell you what they did. Well, I took a quick look at this off camera, and this is definitely the tool that I sent them, okay? And one reason I know is just kind of the look of the wear, but another reason I know is because, see the markings on this file? This is from, I got a holster from Pete at the Armory channel, and I wanted to put a threaded Hellcat in there for my can. I put a threaded barrel in that Hellcat. So to fit in that holster with the threaded barrel, I had to move some material through the opening on the bottom of the holster that I got from the Armory channel, Armor Guard holsters. So this is the tool that I sent Leatherman. That I can verify right now. But the best thing about this, and I'll tell you how I know. Number one, I remember this, but my memory was like, was it or wasn't it? And then I now definitely have it for sure. They upgraded this tool. They put brand new pliers on that have the removable cutters. I did not have removable cutters on my other Leatherman, or on this Leatherman when I sent it in, because I had the regular pliers that they were fixed on there. So this is a new head on there where you can remove the cutters if you damage them. And I have damaged them on another, on a SOG multi-tool, so there could be that time. But how I know 100% that these are new is because when you get the black oxide coated tool, the black will come off on your hands, and watch. See, I had to wipe down this tool and wipe it down some years back when I bought it a couple years ago. I had to wipe everything down on here, off on your fingers there like that. There's excess coating on these. So I know 100% they upgraded me on the plier head right there. The reason I had sent this Leatherman Wave in is because from the first time I got it, the tools in the handle were a little loose. Not too much longer after that, the tools got looser and looser to where these would easily flop around. They would flop around, but they would still lock. Okay? And when I would go to close the tool, these were so loose that sometimes they would flop out and catch the jaw of the pliers here, and it would jack it up and not let it close, right? So, being, just, I guess, being kind of lazy about it or whatever, or saying, oh, I'll just deal with it, I just kept using the tool and never sent it back to get it fixed. But if you look now, this has got a good, sturdy grip to it. This is good. Nice tension to it all the way out, just like it should be. And go back nicely. Let's check this side. This side was already good. Yep, I had some markings on there. I used this as a pry tool a little bit and as a screwdriver. There's that one. And what I used a lot and love to have are these scissors right here. These are some good scissors. It looks like they already replaced those. These look really sharp. My other ones were like had tape residue and stuff on them. They might have replaced those too. I don't know. All I got to say is that I am extremely happy to get my pliers upgraded. With the multi-tools go up in price when you get the removable cutters on there where you can replace them. Okay, so the tools flopping in and out, being loose, they would lock in, I could use them. But because of the fact that they were moving in and out, when, like I said, when you go to close it, sometimes it would get jammed up, and they totally fixed it, and I'm glad. Let me tell you why at first I wasn't happy, and I was thinking about sending this thing back. So, and you can see the marks on my knife there. I used this knife. They did sharpen it, I can tell. My edge had wear on it. That must be what they did to the scissors. I think they sharpened the edge. So, man, Leatherman did a amazing above and beyond job. Upgraded the pliers, sharpened the scissors. I can tell those scissors were worn and beat, and it's shiny like this again. They sharpened the knife. You can see it's a perfectly clean edge, and I've beat this knife. So there was stuff all over the edge. So you can tell they sharpened this and upgraded it, which is amazing. The reason I was not happy at first was because of the fact that I had sent this in, and I was pretty happy with the time it took for them to have it repaired. It was about a week to maybe a week and a half working days, and I got an email saying, you know, congratulations or whatnot, you know, your multi-tool has been fixed and on the way, here's tracking. This is where the problem lies. I get the tracking code. It's a UPS code. I look it up. It says UPS does not have possession of the package. We'll give you info when we do. Later on, hours later, I look it up. The next day, I look it up. The next evening, I look it up. I continue to look it up, and it still keeps saying that UPS has not yet received your package, and we will give you a time of arrival when we get possession of your package. So, after 5 or 6 days, I call Leatherman. I get the girl on the phone. I'm talking to her, and I'm telling her my warranty number, and which I'll talk about how easy that is if you want to hear all those details. I'm telling her about the warranty number and things like that. She looks it up, and I'm telling her how many days it's been, and she's trying to read from this script, and she catches herself, and she's like, yes, sir, we always give it 2 to 3 days, and she's like, oh, wait a minute. She's like, it's been past 3 days since we told you this was shipped out in our system. So everything that they have like a little script to read, I was outside of that timeline. So she basically gets back, she gets off the line with me, gets back on with me. I think she thinks I'm going to get mad. And I told her, I said, look, I wouldn't do that to you. I said, you're just there doing a job. You're answering the phone. And, you know, there would be no reason for me to ever get angry with you. So just know right now that I'm not going to get upset with you. And I just kind of heard her like take a breath, like, whew, you know, because I think she was expecting it. But she tells me there's nothing I can do. I can't even find out what's going on with this tracking or the package right now. There's nothing I can do. But this is what I can do, she said. Give it until Friday, which was like 5 days away. She said, give it till Friday. And if you don't get it by Friday, I will ship you a brand new one. I said, okay, well, can you put this in the computer system under this warranty for me? She said, I'm doing it right now. Anybody that you call here, no matter who, this will reference up on the on your claim. So I thought, cool. I thought, worst case scenario, it takes longer, and then I don't get this back. And then they send me a new one, and this finally comes, and I got 2 of them. Just for my troubles, you know. So anyhow, as it would happen, a day and a half later, I get a tracking number, okay? And then basically it goes from UPS to your postal service and then to you. But the complaint was that after a quick fixing fee and everything they did to it, it took 12 days once they said it had been shipped to get to me. 12 days. So, that was that. I am no longer upset with them. I don't really care right now. I am extremely happy with this tool. Extremely happy. The tension's nice. Let me pull these ones out too. Tension's really good. You know, would have it set that way perfectly if I was doing it myself. There is like a special tool you need to tighten these. I just wanted to let them do it. Plus, they refurbished it, upgraded it, so it's really awesome. So I am definitely giving Leatherman a big thumbs up. I love Leatherman tools. Other than that, I have no complaints about them. They hooked me up with brand new pliers. Mine had marring on them, and, you know, they were still perfectly usable, but you could tell my old ones had been used and didn't have this. The cutters were forged into the jaw. So I'm going to have to give Leatherman a huge thumbs up and say I definitely would recommend using their warranty service. I can overlook whatever happened for this, and I will let them know. They gave me a card here to, I'm just going to cover the number here, a card here to let them know how they did, and they really did a great job. Now, stay tuned, guys, because in a couple days I got something that's coming for this, and I want to show you guys and see what you think. And I'm really happy and excited to get what's coming for this. So that'll be in a few days. All right, guys, until next time, this is DOF. Cut, and I'm out.